ezi onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, Chukwu okike abịa ma bụ onye anyị na-efe na-agọzi aha nsọ ya, onye ọbụla na ya na-achị, onye mmụọ na mmadụ na-erubere isi, onye ọbụla na ya bụ ọkaka. Ụbọchị ene ka anyị na-etuga eze ebube dị ngọzi, mmalite na ọgwụgwụ. Ndị gboo wee tụọ gị ebighị ebi, onye nwe m, ụmụ gị wee gbakọọ n'ụwa niile iwe nara ozi ọma nke gị onwe gị n'ezi ha site n'ọnụ mmadụ dị ndụ na nke ebere dị ngọzi. Anyị wee na-asị na onweghị ihe ọbụla nke anyị onwe anyị bụ n'ihi na ọ bụ anụkpa ahụ sọsọ ka mmadụ dị ndụ bụ. Ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ, maka na okwu nsọ gị na-adịgị ma ruo mgbe ebighị ebi, n'ihi na okwu gị niile ga-abịarịrị na mmezu. Ọ bịa mere Biafra ga-eji wee bịa na mgbe nke anyị. Anyị wee na-akpọkụ gị wee na-arịọ gị na-asị, lekwa ude nke anyị na-asụ n'akwa nke anyị na-ebe ka o metụta gị n'obi. Onye nwe m na Chineke nna nke igwe, biko dịka isi wee napụta ụmụ gị n'ọbụ n'Ijipt, gotu agba wezuga ụmụ gị bụ ndị Biafra mgbe ekwensu bụ zuu nke mmadụ dị ndụ kere. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, na-asị gị n'ime ọnọdụ anyị na anyị ga-ekele ha nsọ gị, wee nye gị nsọpụrụ ụtọ na-eji ama mgbe niile, n'ihi na anyị enweghị chi ọzọ ewezuga gị. Anyị nwe anyị anaghị efe arụsị. Ọbịa mere iji wee na-agọzi nsọmụkwụ anyị niile. Ọbịa mere IPOB ji wee gbaa mgbọrọgwụ n'ụwa niile. Anyị anaghị atụ egwu mmadụ dị ndụ. Anyị wee na-eto gị eze ebube dị ngọzi, sị gị biko gbatara anyị ọsọ enyemaka. Ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye anyị refe nwanyị bụ isi ala nye ka i wee napụta ndị gị n'ọbụ nke ekwensu. Anyị wee na-enye gị ofe na nsọpụrụ na ija ma na-asị, lekwa ka ndị iro anyị niile ka kasị wee baa ha ọnụ, ha wee daa hapụ ikonye ọzọ. Obodo ekwensu bụ usu ala ọkwa n'ihi eze ebube dị ngọzi. Anya ọnwa anyị bụ ụmụ gị wee na-akpọkọ ha nsọ gị, na-asị na enweghị chi ọzọ ewezuga gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma wee na-eto gị, na-asị onye kere ihe niile kere eke mana onwe onye kere, na n'otuto niile na nsọpụrụ niile na ịja mma niile site n'ebighị ebi mmadụ onye ka a na-arịọ gị. Ise ise ise.
Thank you. Thank you for joining me tonight. Good evening, everyone. My name is Raphael Chamaka Jere. By the grace of God, the Minister of Information, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, and also the Amobiera of the Prime Minister, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa. The man whose image you can see behind me, the baby-faced dragon, the one they could not arrest, the one they could not stop, the one they could not, stop his doings. Even though they tried to detain him, his doings are still effective. His doings are still shaking the foundations of the zoo. Thank you for joining me, Omochineke. I greet you all. Let's go straight to the news from the zoo. I think from there I will establish my point because I'm not going to waste time tonight. Let's quickly go to Arise News and let's hear what they've got to say. 70 terrorists were released in Katsina, whereas one of the lawmakers, a terrorist sympathizer, is threatening to go to war in Biafra land. That is even why they are still holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are still threatening war on us. But they are releasing terrorists in Katsina State. Why would you be that? Let's hear it from their news. This one is today.
Good morning to everyone out there, and thank you all for starting your day with us. We begin what's trending with people online reacting with a sense of optimism and hope when it comes to the fight against terrorism, after a new video released on Sunday showed the Nigeria Police Air Force Wing attacking and killing a number of unspecified terrorists in Kogi State. And according to an official statement from Kogi State Police, they say that this joint police-military attack has yielded results. That terror
official statements. They say they killed terrorists by Air Force in Kogi State, and yet it is unofficial statements. The more you look, the less you see. Bastard country, animal country.
Terrorists were removed, their networks taken out, and scores neutralized. Let's watch.
You, just you, building your app on base 44.
They say let's watch. Watch, oh. Maybe you will wait to see the terrorists removed, their base neutralized. Watch and see. You show me how they neutralize the terrorists. Watch now.
And in a similar vein, on Saturday...
That's all. That's all. And it's in the news. And if you go on the comment section now, you hear them, oh, in Kogi State, I know Kogi State is Yahya Bello. Yahya Bello State. Eh? If you go on the comment section now, hey, they are doing well. Nigeria Army is doing well. Did you see that? Okay.
Today we had the Minister of Defense, General Christopher Musa, putting out a strong public warning saying that anyone who's seen aiding terrorists, bandits, or insurgents will be dealt with accordingly. Now, General Musa made these comments while being received as a guest of honor at the Armed Forces Remembrance Day golf tournament in Abuja. Let's see what he had to say about how a friend of a thief is still a thief.
Those bandits, criminals, insurgents, terrorists should stop, because they say the friend of a thief is a thief. For us, if we get to the battlefield and you are among them, then whatever happens to them happens to you.
You hear what this goat is saying? Those sponsoring bandit terrorists should stop. These are people you know. They have been exposed. You know them. You know their address. All the terrorist sponsors, those that sponsor terrorists, they have their list. They have their name. The Minister of Defense in the state of Abuja, in the federal capital, the Minister of Defense for state, Matawale, is a terrorist sponsor. The National Security Advisor is a terrorist sponsor. The Vice President of Nigeria is a terrorist sponsor. Issa Pantami, the ex-Minister of Communication, is a terrorist sponsor. El-Rufai is a terrorist sponsor. And the only thing the Minister of Defense will come to say is the friend of a thief is a thief. If you are a sponsor of terrorists, you should stop. Let me rewind it to not hear it. If you're a sponsor of terrorists, you should stop. But they know the people, oh. They don't want to go and arrest the people, stop the people, but they will come and be saying, if you are a terrorist sponsor, you should stop. I don't know what. America should not delay. Don't delay too much. Take these people out. Okay.
Friend of a thief is still a thief.
Those bandits, criminals, insurgents, terrorists should stop, because they say the friend of a thief is a thief. For us,
terrorist sponsors should stop. Okay, let's go.
if we get to the battlefield and you are among them, then whatever happens to them happens to you. And it's important for those good Nigerians to provide necessary information as quickly as you see something, say something, so the action should be taken. And the armed force is always ready to react.
If you see something, say something. The ones that have been said, what have you done? You can't do anything. But you can only threaten war in Biafra land. You can only send military to Biafra land. But the one you know already, you have their address, you have their workings and everything, all their, network, you know it. You are not done anything. You are asking people, if you see something, say something.
But in the backdrop of all of this, we had Nigerian forces seeming to go all in the fight against terrorism. But the Katsina state government on Saturday fully defended its own decision to initiate the release of 70 people suspected to be involved in terrorism back.
Hearing it? In the back of all this, after the Minister of Defense finished talking, if you hear something, say something. There are 70 terrorists in Katsina State. The governor of Katsina State went ahead and released 70 terrorists. 70. Not 7, no, not 17. 70 terrorists. These are people that were arrested, that were picked up. Before they will even manage to pick you up, that means a lot of pressure may have been put on them. And they arrested them. The pressure that was put on them is because those people, they have killed a lot of people. Now they decided to arrest them. And after some time, now they decided to release those who has murdered countless people. And let me allow this lady to repeat it. He said, at the back of all this, come on, Musa, I don't want to hear your voice again. Get out.
We had Nigerian forces seeming to go all in the fight against terrorism, but the Katsina state government on Saturday fully defended its own decision to initiate the release of 70 people suspected to be involved in terrorism back into society. Now, according to the Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs, Nasir Muazu, you see on your screens, the decision is all part of a peace agreement between communities and bandits that have repented across the state. So
there's an agreement between them and these terrorists. So whenever they say bandits, don't mistake it to those bandits that they're saying are terrorists. So there's an agreement between them, the terrorists, and the states. So they have to release the terrorists because the terrorists have reached an agreement. And the terrorists told them, we have repented. And you saw, every one of us saw the videos of these terrorists when they came for repentance. The terrorists came for repentance with AK-47, rocket-propelled missiles, RPGs, on motorbikes. Hey! Oh my God. With a lot of magazines. These are repentant terrorists, too. People that came to repent and to negotiate.
On the one hand, we have this large-scale operation between the Air Force and police to kill terrorists in Kogi. We have Musa making it clear that the federal government has a zero-tolerance policy against anyone aiding terrorists. But then you have this initiative from the Katsina state government to release repentant terrorists back into society. So, Rufai, I'll start with you. How's the public supposed to reconcile all of this?
You remember Fela Kuti had a song? Confusion, breaky pony, yeah, pam 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 pam, double wahala for daddy body and the owner for daddy body na double wa. That's exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
The military chief is saying, we gotta kill them because yes, we gotta kill them. These people kill, they destroy lives, they maim. And you can see the efforts being spent. Do you know what it costs? I think it was the military chief that was saying it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to get a missile. When you fire a missile, you lose hundreds of thousands of dollars. At the same time, the state government is saying they had a peace deal with the bandit and they had the temerity, the unmitigated temerity to write to the Judicial Commission to release bandits because they...
Look at the pictures you are seeing. The pictures you are seeing are the people that were released. The people that are releasing are the people carrying this machine. These people carrying this machine are the people that the Nigerian governments are releasing. Please, I just want Rufai to start that in again.
Future breaky pony, yeah, pam 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 pam, double wahala for daddy body and the owner for daddy body na double wa. That's exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
Oh.
The military chief is saying, we gotta kill them because yes, we gotta kill them. These people kill, they destroy lives, they maim. And you can see the efforts being spent. Do you know what it costs? I think it was the military chief that was saying it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to get a missile. When you fire a missile, you lose hundreds of thousands of dollars. At the same time, the state government is saying they had a peace deal with the bandit and they had the temerity, the unmitigated temerity to write to the Judicial Commission to release bandits because they had a peace deal with them. How mad can we get in this country? In one fell swoop. So if the military chief is saying that if you're a friend to a bandit, then you are an accomplice. The Katsina state government, can we by extension say they're accomplices in this?
I would say it's like having another producer in the room that knows exactly what your song means. This is co-producer. The fast...
Because we need to be able to rate them out. These are people that are causing terror. And we have seen in the past, it's not today they're signing peace deals with bandits. They don't always keep to the agreements. God knows how many peace deals they've signed. They've signed peace deals in the past, but nothing came out of it. So I would like to go in line with what the military chief has said. We should not encourage the Katsina state government. In fact, they should call the governor to order. I don't know who supported this brokering of this peace deal, that the bandits have the temerity to go across local governments. I think that was even the point they should have even arrested those bandits in the first place. and make them face the full wrath of the law. We can't keep pampering insecurity. These are vestiges of a failed state.
Right.
Well, very quickly.
Well, before this ape face will talk, how many of you saw the videos I saw today where these terrorists were moving and then the military were just watching them as they were passing by? They were passing through checkpoints. Terrorists. The video, I saw the video. They were passing through checkpoints and the military was just watching them. Just watching them. And the terrorists were just passing. They were just going. I thought I shared that video. Let me see. Okay, look at the video. Let me show you that video, and then I will come back here. Let me show you a video. This one, the video just surfaced today. I will come back to Ape Face Abati. Ape Face, I will be back to you. Don't worry. Let me show my people this video. You're gonna see terrorists and bandits. You're gonna see bandits where they fear. They fear bandits. Oh my God! Let me see the topic here. It says Boko Haram and ISWAP elements in armored vehicles reportedly passing through military checkpoints. They were passing through what? Military checkpoints. Boko Haram and ISWAP elements in armored vehicles reportedly passing through military checkpoints. Here's the video. Here's the video. Let me show you now. Watch.
See army checkpoint now. See army checkpoint. Boko Haram they pass. See army checkpoint. Oh, our army. Make una no compromise this country for us.
The army checkpoint. See army checkpoint. Look at the army. Look at the army. Did you see the army? Boko Haram. Look at them. Boko Haram with their flags. You see them?
See army checkpoint now. See army checkpoint. Boko Haram they pass. See army checkpoint. Oh, our army. Make una no compromise this country for us.
And look at army checkpoint. Are you seeing that? So who are the army waiting for? Who are the army?
See army.
Innocent civilians. The armies are waiting at the checkpoint for innocent civilians. Boko Haram in their hillocks and their black flag, in their jihad flag, are passing by. The armies are just folding their hands and they're sitting there. Are you seeing it? That is Nigeria. Let me just go back and hear what Ruben Apeface will say. Let's go and listen to what Apeface Abati will say. Because all of us, we know Apeface. I don't know. Only God know who he will defend today. Let's see. All right.
I think the Katsina state government, regardless of the explanation by the Commissioner for Home Affairs and Internal Security, is guilty of the same thing that the Minister of Defense, General Musa, was talking about, aiding and abetting, which is a crime in itself, within the purview of Section 7 of the Criminal Code of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Now, the Minister of Defense was saying that, look, if you cooperate and you support terrorists, you are guilty and you too can be punished. Because the receiver of stolen goods under Section 247 of the Criminal Code is also a thief. So if you are aiding and abetting and you are acting as a fence, helping criminals, don't forget the word bandits. We're talking about criminals here. People who are abducting other people. In one of the local governments.
How can you say criminals? They are not criminals. They are terrorists. When you use the word criminals, criminals are thieves. Someone that is stealing. But these ones are terrorists. Look at them. They are with guns. They are terrorists. They're not criminals.
Was talking about aiding and abetting, which is a crime in itself, within the purview of Section 7 of the Criminal Code of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Now, the Minister of Defense was saying that, look, if you cooperate and you support terrorists, you are guilty, and you too can be punished. Because the receiver of stolen goods under section 247 of the criminal code is also a thief. So if you are aiding and abetting and you are acting as a fence, helping criminals, don't forget the word bandits. We're talking about criminals here.
Terrorists.
People who are abducting other people. In one of the local governments in that same Katsina state, they abducted 162 persons. In another local government, 28. In another local government, 26. In another local government, 62. And now you are saying, oh, you have collected some persons back and you have released 70 persons. We have said it again and again. This culture of giving pepper soup and jollof rice and ashwebi to bandits and terrorists should have ended with President Buhari, who was an expert in what they call rehabilitation, reconciliation, which never worked. In fact, in one state, they even arranged wives for these bandits, and yet they continue to operate. So the point.
Are you people hearing this thing? They are talking about a country. They are talking about a nation. They're talking about Nigeria. They are marrying wives. Ashwebi for terrorists. And they're saying that the former president, was an expert in arranging Ashwebi and marriage for terrorists. And all these bastards that are listening here, when they bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu up, they will say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. And ask them, what did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do? They say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, he was on radio, he imported radio equipment. Donald Trump, lekwa kanyo. Donald Trump, lekwa kanyo. Akanyi dikwa ochao. Uwa lekwa kanye. Heaven and earth, look our hand, yeah, our hands are clean. Look at our hands, we are Biafrans. The whole world will look at our hands, yeah, our hands are clean. Uwa lekwa kanye. Elunala lekwa kanye. Akanyi dikwa ocha. This is national TV. This is not film. This is real life. And as I'm talking to you, this is happening today. This is today news. Fresh news. We're not telling you what is happening yesterday or what happened in the past. This is current affairs on the national TV. They are telling you how they are relating with terrorists. And the pictures you are seeing are real life, current pictures. Terrorists carrying guns. Their members were just released. Probably those ones carrying guns will be waiting to receive their members. And they are there in that state. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he's a terrorist. What did he do? He said on radio, he said he wants to break away from Nigeria. He said he's not part of Nigeria. He said anybody that comes to kill you, kill that person back. Are you following? And you know why my heart breaks and bleeds? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has kingsmen. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has brethren. They are part of these people discussing these things. And when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sentenced, some of them, one of my sisters was speaking to me on phone today. He said while he came back from the east, some group of people that are talking about one Nigeria, Igbo people, they were saying, hey, now that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been put out, now they have peace. He said that they have peace. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was their problem. That they have peace. You have peace? You have peace? There is no reason why God will not allow that same thing that happened in the land of Israel. When Israel ignored Moses and went after strange gods, and then the serpent began to bite them, and many of them began to fall. In a single day, thousands of them fell. It is coming. We have not seen yet the most cruel situation, the things that will make people know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa, these two individuals are holy people that have good intention for their people. But yet their own people rejected them. And some of these politicians sharing 5,000. I saw a video where Oju Zokalo gathered people inside a hall and they were dancing. Oju Zokalo Kahacho, Oju Zokalo Kahacho. Oh, God. Sometimes I look at this and I say, you know, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, I'm tired of broadcasting. Honestly, me too, I am tired of broadcasting. I'm tired of broadcasting. Sometimes I feel that maybe it is better to just allow this darkness to come. Just allow this darkness to come. Let that darkness come. So when they feel the darkness and the deep darkness, they will understand. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu creates na darkness na abia. That darkness na abia. I think it will be better to allow that darkness to actually happen to our people so that they will know that whether or not they will choose between darkness and light. Because this is unbelievable. This is the situation Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been crying about. And the only offense Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has is that he was crying about this situation. That's his offense. All right, let's allow Abati to continue. Let me allow him to start.
Internal security is guilty of the same thing that the Minister of Defense, General Musa, was talking about, aiding and abetting, which is a crime in itself, within the purview of Section 7 of the Criminal Code of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Now, the Minister of Defense was saying that, look, if you cooperate and you support terrorists, you are guilty and you too can be punished. Because the receiver of stolen goods under Section 247 of the Criminal Code is also a thief. So if you are aiding and abetting and you are acting as a fence, helping criminals, don't forget the word bandits. We're talking about criminals here. People who are abducting other people. In one of the local governments in that same Katsina state, they abducted 162 persons. In another local government, 28. In another local government, 26. In another local government, 62. And now you are saying, oh, you have collected some persons back and you have released 70 persons. We have said it again and again. This culture of giving pepper soup and jollof rice and ashwebi to bandits and terrorists should have ended with President Buhari, who was an expert in what they call rehabilitation, reconciliation, which never worked. In fact, in one state, they even arranged wives for these bandits, and yet they continue to operate. So the point made originally by the Minister of Defense is that you will be encouraging these terrorists by identifying themselves, by giving a fresh definition to the Stockholm Syndrome, which is the problem that they have in Katsina State. We do not accept the explanation by the commissioner that you have prisoners of war, prisoner exchange, prisoner swap. That's not the case here. You are exchanging criminals with innocent people. All those 70 persons that were released and they've been negotiated with should be facing the full wrath of the law and not asked that their cases be withdrawn from the courts. I think it beggars belief. I think it's confusing. And this is why many people say that the Nigerian governments, particularly at the state level, they don't seem to understand what is going on. The position of the federal government is that we do not negotiate with terrorists. And then in Katsina, they are negotiating with terrorists and they are beating their chest about it. Imagine the commissioner say, if you are not happy, seek redress in the court of law. What insolence.
Yes, that's such a key point, that the state and federal government need to be working in unison together as opposed to going in different directions. But let's now take another story. We're here in Lagos. The world-renowned Nigerian author Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie and her family are grieving.
Okay, let's leave that. We already talked about Chimamanda. Oh, goodness me. I'll put my link in case there's anybody that wants to put mouth on this matter, because, you know, Nigerians are so shameless. This thing that's happening in Katsina, is happening. Is it not? That only that one alone is enough for them to say, man, this is we've had it. We've had enough. No, but no. They've not had enough. They're still going to get more. Instead of them addressing that issue, I want to show you what is happening in the zoo. Let me show you what's happening in the zoo. There's one man in the Senate of the zoo. That one is threatening. That one is threatening war. He said they want to bring war to Southeast. They will not face this situation. Look at this man. This man, his name is Bukachua. Let me show you guys. Are you seeing it? Bukachua. He's one of the senators. His wife, one time the man came and said his wife was the one that gives the senators and governors their mandates that they did not win. If some other people win, they will come and they will just, the wife is a judge, a chief judge or whatever. Now look at what he said. He said, if Southeast want war, federal government will give them war. If Southeast want war, federal government will give them war. Bukachua fires. His name is Bukachua. He's talking about government giving Southeast war. War and destruction and terrorism has overwhelmed his local government, his state, and everywhere in the north. Terrorism have ravaged everywhere in the north. They are not giving the terrorists war, but they want to come and give Southeast war. For what? Because we want to go on our own. Because we say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not committed any offense. You either leave him or you will see the other side of us. They say if we want war, they will give us war. Look at them. Are you seeing it? My people. Oh my God. I'm not going to waste time. If there's nobody that comes in, I'm going to leave. I just actually came to bring this update to us. I am going to play this video from this our brother. And in Britain, some of the Arab people are actually surprised at what Britain is turning to. I'm going to play this one, this other one, this video before I leave, but let me play this video of this our brother, this our outspoken brother.
Officials of
Let me play his own video because the guy is paranoid. He's paranoid, he's angry. And I want to play his video. Now let's go. He's angry.
The first pictures you'll be seeing on my screen here are the pictures of government officials, of both state and local government officials from Zamfara State and Katsina State in the midst of terrorists, bandits, people that have killed Nigerians of both Christians and Muslim alike, people that have destroyed lives and properties, people that are collecting tax from farmers, from poor farmers before they're allowed to go to farm, people that have caused insecurity, destruction of lives and properties, people that should be arrested, jailed, or killed, eliminated completely for the sanity and safety of the Nigerian state. No. But look at them in the midst of government officials, taking pictures. Can you see the government officials in between them? Taking pictures, romancing them, negotiating with terrorists in Nigeria. But you know what? These guys are not in jail. Nobody arrested them. Nobody took them to court. In fact, they're still moving around, operating. Nobody has called to question the government officials that are involved in such act, knowing that such a thing is a treason against the Nigerian state to negotiate with people or to try to fraternize with people that have caused tolls of deaths of innocent Nigerians. But still, these guys are working free. Nobody has questioned them. Nobody's done anything. And nobody has jailed them yet. The next set of pictures you are seeing on my screen is the picture of the terrorist sympathizer and the terrorist himself, the terrorist negotiator, sympathizer, facilitator, and the terrorist himself, Sheikh Ahmed Gumi, Abubakar Gumi. Look at what is in the midst of terrorists, exchanging gifts, romancing them, giving them hugs and kisses, and negotiating for them, telling the Nigerians, not the military, not to kill them, and that they are their brother, they are soldiers in the bush, they are soldiers that are keeping their forest safe. These are people that have killed, destroyed lives and properties of Nigerians, that have caused mayhem, that have brought genocide on the Christian populace of Nigeria. But this is Ahmed Gumi. Nobody have arrested him. Nobody have taken him to court. Nobody have done anything to Ahmed Gumi. He's going about. Guess what he's being rewarded with? He's being rewarded with tons and tons of interviews. The media are giving him attention. The media are complicit. They are giving him attention every now and then. They go to him, talk to him. Let's hear what he wants to say. Let's see what he wants to do. This is what the media are doing. Giving people that should be locked away. People that should not see the sun. Such a man should not see the sun for a year. He should be locked in a black site. Such a man is being given attention. He's not locked away. He's not arrested. He's not taken to court. Nothing is being done for this man. He's enjoying his life and going about doing what he knows how to do best. Facilitate terrorism in Nigeria. Encourage the terrorists by negotiating and collecting ransom for them so that they can buy more ammunition and continue to cause more chaos in Nigeria. Now, the next picture you're seeing on my screen here is a picture of a man, Victor, aka Zidane, that was arrested from his community, Kajuru local government, in the Adara chiefdom of Kajuru local government in Kaduna state. You will think this guy is a terrorist with the way they tied his hand behind, with the way he's looking. You will think he's a terrorist. You will even think he's a criminal. You will think he has killed and destroyed people with the way they arrested him. No. His simple offense is simply because he refused to allow himself get killed, and he refused to allow the Fulani military jihadists, terrorist jihadists, to kill himself. So he defended his land, defended his home, defended his family, and defended himself. And because of that, he was arrested. Under the government of the devil himself, the man, what's his name? El-Rufai. Under El-Rufai's government, we all know, this is nothing new, we all know that one of the people that suffered more of terror attack in Kaduna State during the days of the rule of such a man called El-Rufai was the Adara chiefdom. The Adara suffered so that every now and then they are being killed. The Christian community of Adara kingdom are being killed, coming here and there, every now and then. It is from one death to another. It is from one killing to another. It is from one genocide to another under El-Rufai. And what was the cause? It was simply because the El-Rufai government was attempting to convert the Adara chiefdom into an emirate. You know, they are chiefdom don't go with emirate. They are Christian community. They are Christian people. They are indigenous people. The land does not go with emirate. Emirate rulership has to do with the Fulanis. He wanted to convert their chiefdom into an emirate, and the man refused, and the people rejected it, and the people stood vehemently and said, "No, this cannot be." In fact, in October 18 of 2018, October 18 and 19 of 2018, the king of the kingdom was invited for a meeting with El-Rufai, and on his way back, simply because of that particular issue, on his way back, he was kidnapped by the terrorists. I think the man stood his ground in the meeting, and he refused to allow his chiefdom, his land become an emirate where the Fulanis will be ruled over them. On his way back, the man was kidnapped and he was killed. Even though the ransom was collected, they still killed him and his body was found. And so this young man's offense that you're seeing here, because I want the world to bear witness to this. And the men of God, just don't focus on, don't talk about things like this, don't focus on politics, just keep praying for the country. And anybody that says God will punish you. Because we have become a people that have been depraved-minded, a people that have been insane, a people without direction. And such a thing is happening in Nigeria. Now, this young man's offense was simply because he has refused to allow himself get killed, just like the case of Sunday Jackson. In the process of the aggressor attacking him, the Fulani jihadists, the terrorists, the man stood his ground, fought them, and defeated them. And instead of the military doing the investigation and arresting more of the Fulani that attacked his community, no, they arrested this man. And under El-Rufai's government, he was sent to jail. He was sent to jail since 2018. I think 2017 or 2018, he has been in jail since because the El-Rufai government tried everything to ensure that he subjugated the Adara chiefdom. In fact, in most cases, when the people of the community in Adara chiefdom decide to say, we're going to defend ourselves, from nowhere, the military will go into the community, raid the community, collect their weapons from every home, and you know what? The moment they leave, the very next day, Fulanis will strike, and they'll kill them again. And you think El-Rufai does not know anything about all this? Because the man was simply putting pressure on the community because he wants to make it an emirate. Now, this young man stood his ground to say no, and because of that, he has been incarcerated and in prison for the past 8 years or so. Now, we are all moving on. And later, we'll be talking about sovereignty. What stupid sovereignty? What useless sovereignty are we talking about? And Nigeria is a sovereignty. Does any sovereignty do something like this? And we keep moving on as though nothing's happening. Now, a judge has released, has discharged his case. A judge has discharged, I don't know his name, but I'm going to put it there now. A judge had discharged the case of this young man so that he can go free. But just recently, another Muslim Fulani church convicted this guy and sentenced him to death. What is his offense? He defended himself from being killed. He did not allow himself to be killed. He did not allow his family to be killed. He did not allow his hometown, his land to become an emirate. That is why he's being killed. I want to call on the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I want to appreciate you on your effort in the release of Sunday Jackson. We thank you for that. I also thank you that you heeded to the call when I advised that you should partner with the United States. And we see the result of that. For the past few weeks now, the situation of Nigeria, of the insecurity, have abated a bit. Please do not allow this to happen. I call on President Trump also. I call on the US government, intervene just like you have been intervening in the affairs of this young man. Don't let this man die simply because he allowed his land to become an emirate under the rulership of the devil himself, the El-Rufai man. He did not allow himself to be killed. He protected himself. He protected his family. These are things that are basic things for every human to do. Protection of life and property. Life is sacrosanct. Before your purpose to God, it is first your responsibility to keep yourself alive. And this man has done nothing but for self-defense. Yet he's been convicted. He has been sentenced to death. This young man, Zidane, must not die. This young man must not die. The US government, President Trump, please intervene and see to it. The Lord bless you. Thank you.
Did you hear that? A man called Zidane in a part of Kaduna there. I just have been throwing the video up and down because the guy is not putting on shirt, the way they tied his hand backwards. They have condemned him to death. Just the same way they did Jackson. Donald Trump intervened and the American government intervened and spoke until the governor of the state where Jackson came from, the Adamawa state, they allowed him and they freed him. In fact, what they said was that they gave him pardon. Pardon for someone who defended himself. And this one now, they arrested him, even though a certain judge found him not guilty and freed him. Another Muslim judge condemned him to death under the regime of El-Rufai. And now they are affirming that court case that they want to unalive him because he defended himself. Are you guys following? But 70,000 terrorists who took the lives of people were set free. They were set free in the same Nigeria. Today, they were set free. And the governor was defending it. He said that it's a part of the agreement of the states with the terrorists. You guys will learn. Very soon, you'll all learn in a hard way. Believe me. Believe me. All of you will learn in a hard way. I don't know how else to say it, but I know you will all learn. Except there is no God. Except there is no God. You all learn. You will all learn in a very strong, hard way. Which video I wanted to play. Look at that. Look at the governor there. The governor. Then somebody made a post. I want to show you the post that somebody made. A person of conscience made this post. You know, I want to show you. Let me bring it up. You're going to see it even if I become small. I say his name is Imram U Wakili. This one is a Muslim with a good conscience. He wrote, he said, we do not have the rights. We do not have the rights to keep Nnamdi Kanu in custody. If Governor Katsina can simply wake up and decide to release 70 terrorists in the name of a peace deal, we do not have the rights to keep Nnamdi Kanu in custody. If the state governor of Katsina will just wake up and decide to release 70 terrorists, they call them bandits, but they are terrorists. Thank you, Gaddafi of Biafra. I greet you, my brother. Thank you. 70 terrorists are released. They didn't release them and deport them to Sahel. They released them back into the society. So another problem. That's why Rufai was saying that it is double wahala for dead body and the owner of dead body. Double wahala for dead body. Double wahala for dead body and the owner of dead body. Double wahala for dead body. Dead body, oh, double wahala. God have mercy. This is serious. Serious. This is something serious. Yeah. Oh my God. Look at people that are serious, people that know what they want in America. Look at how
He's a horrible
Donald J. Trump. Now, what happened to Venezuela might be coming for Iran. Ike wuru. Now, look at what the American lawmakers are backing Donald Trump. Apart from the Democrats, the Democrats, the real lawmakers are backing Donald Trump. Look at what they are saying.
I don't care if they extract him, but I want him to be considered. He's the modern day Hitler. He's a religious Nazi. He's a horrible person. It's time for him to go. The people want him to go. Trump has done what Reagan did. Reagan went to the Berlin Wall and said, tear this wall down. Donald Trump picked the people over the Ayatollah. Donald Trump says the best way to make Iran great again is for the protesters to win and the regime to come down. How do you do that? Whatever action we're going to take, Mr. President, needs to embolden the protesters and scare the hell out of the regime. If I were you, Mr.
Embolden the protesters and scare the hell out of the regime. If the people that are governments in Nigeria, they want your interest, and you protest, they will embolden you and scare the hell out of the terrorists. But the governments are the terrorists, and they go after you. Lindsey Graham is saying, embolden protesters in Iran and scare the hell out of the regime. This man they will soon come and pick him the same way they picked up Maduro. And I cannot wait for the day they will come and pick up Bola Tinubu. If Tinubu is not there, they will pick up Sheikh Tinubu. You see, I am telling you, it is going to go down because of Biafra, because of us. I'm telling you, I know they are threatening us and they're saying that we are the reason why Donald Trump will come for them, will come after them. Yes, Donald Trump will come after you because of Biafra. And it's going to happen very soon. Listen, Graham, let's hear what you got to say.
Great again is for the protesters to win and the regime to come down. How do you do that? Whatever action we're going to take, Mr. President, needs to embolden the protesters and scare the hell out of the regime. If I were you, Mr. President, I would kill the leadership that are killing the people. You've got to end this. If it ends well, then peace breaks out. All the state sponsor of terrorism activity stops. Hezbollah, Hamas, they go away. Israel and Saudi make peace, a new day in the Mideast. If the Ayatollah hangs on, it's a giant Obama step backward. I have faith in you, Mr. President. I have trust in you. You are the Ronald Reagan plus of our time. End this will. Stand with the people, Mr. President. Let them know you're going to kill their oppressors.
Thank you,
Let them know you're going to unalive their president. These people are not joking. They're not joking. Oh, I'm being tempted to play so many videos this night. I have seen a lot of videos that are making me happy. Come and see the way Donald Trump is talking to Europeans here. Europeans, look at them. Europe, most of them are just shameless people. Now they are planning behind back and planning against Putin. But Donald Trump is telling them, you people say Putin is not good, but you are enriching him. You are buying oil from him. And yet you are instigating Ukraine to go and fight them. What the heck are you people doing? Yeah, listen to Donald Trump. I love this guy. I love this guy. Now, listen.
Wait a minute. We're supposed to be protecting you from Russia, but why are you paying billions of dollars to Russia for energy?
We are stronger together than apart.
But how can you be together when a country is getting its energy from the person you want protection against or from the group that you want protection?
Because you understand that when we stand together, also when dealing with Russia, we are stronger. I think what we have seen is that...
No, you're just making Russia richer. Wait a minute. We're supposed to be protecting you from Russia, but why are you paying billions of dollars to Russia for energy?
We are stronger together than apart.
But how can you be together when a country is getting its energy from the person you want protection against or from the group that you want protection?
Because you understand that when we stand together, also when dealing with Russia, we are stronger. I think what we have seen is that...
No, you're just making Russia richer. Wait a minute.
Making Russia richer. Yes, I know, my brother Gaddafi. Iran was not a Muslim country, and they are not a Muslim country. And that, the people are going to take their country back. Just the way Biafra, we're going to take our country back. We are not a Muslim country. We have nothing to do with Muslim. All of this, their propaganda. We are going to deal with them ruthlessly, and we are taking our country back. Yes, we're taking our...
I don't care if they...
We are taking our country back. Believe me. We are. Now, listen to what Donald Trump said here. Donald Trump has said, they are coming to beg. Iran are begging. Iran, they are begging. And you know what? Donald Trump said, before they will bring them to the table, they might have to act. And then, don't be surprised if tomorrow you hear that what happened in Venezuela have happened in Iran. They'll go and capture that goat like a fowl and pick him out of Iran. And then there will be peace there. The king of Iran will come back and everybody will be peace and peace and peace. Now listen to what Donald Trump said. That was yesterday. Listen to this.
They do. They called yesterday. Iran called to negotiate. Yesterday. The leaders of Iran called, they want to negotiate.
Iran called yesterday. The leaders of Iran called Donald Trump yesterday. They want to negotiate. This is the president. The leaders of Iran called Donald Trump yesterday. They want to negotiate. You don't beg. They beg because you know you are on your own rights. Listen to it again.
They do. They called yesterday. Iran called to negotiate. Yesterday. The leaders of Iran called, they want to negotiate. I think they're tired of being beat up by the United States.
I think they are tired of being beat up by the United States. No, there will be no mosque in Biafra land, no way. I think they are being tired of being beaten up by the United States. And Donald J. Trump, my man.
They do. They called yesterday. Iran called to negotiate. Yesterday. The leaders of Iran called, they want to negotiate. I think they're tired of being beat up by the United States. Iran wants to negotiate, yes. We may meet with them. I mean, a meeting is being set up. But we may have to act because of what's happening before the meeting. But a meeting is...
We may have to act because of what is happening. Because Donald Trump already have evidence that Iran have been massacring their own people. Just like he has evidence also that Nigeria have been massacring Christians and massacring Biafrans. That's why they will act. They are acting in Nigeria. And it's not enough because he said they're still going to throw more bombs. And they are going to act in Iran before they will meet because of what is happening.
To negotiate, yes. We may meet with them. I mean, a meeting is being set up. But we may have to act because of what's happening before the meeting. But a meeting is being set up. Iran called, they want to negotiate. Thank you very much, everybody.
Odogu, Donald Trump kajara. Donald Trump kajara. I'm telling you, very strong man. I think the analysis from Don Azar might be interesting. We might need that. Now, I want you to watch this. I want you to see this video. You will understand the people called the United States of America. What these people are dealing with. A senior army officer in Venezuela, he confirmed that, look, America is not a country you toil with. He said, what their eyes saw, you're going to watch it. I said, he said, nobody should dare be on the way of America. That what they saw, listen to the, I said, when I watch this video, if you have not watched this video, you have not watched any video today, watch this video I'm about to play. Now you understand the kind of readiness America is. You understand the kind of readiness Donald J. Trump is. And some of you that are following Ogenkere, when I say what America is not listening to Ogenkere. I have to be announcing it. You know, some of you that are following Ogenkere, he's using America to deceive you. No, America will only listen to this man you are seeing behind me here. Mazi Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ogenkere is a felon. Ogenkere is a criminal. America will not listen to him. America will not listen to Ngozi Oronboeze. America have the details of the data of Ngozi Oronboeze. Ngozi Oronboeze is Fulani. America will not listen to her. So those of you that have been deceived, okay, and then Elias is a rogue from Greek, penguin leg rogue from Greek. America is not listening to them. Oh. I'm telling you the truth. The only person America will listen to is the legitimate prime minister of Biafra Republic of Men in Exile, Simon Ekpa, and the original legitimate leader, supreme leader of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who already have written Donald J. Trump, and he has received a letter from him. So these are the only people America will listen to. America will not pay attention to Ogenkere. America will not listen to him. So those of you that are thinking Ogenkere, whenever I mention America, you'll be thinking about Elias. Don't fool yourself. Those people are thieves. So now let me play this video for you to understand. Because our prime minister is the first person to acknowledge Donald J. Trump campaign. The first person. Moran Global signed the document with prime minister because they know him as prime minister. They didn't know Ogenkere. That idiot. They didn't know him. They didn't know Ngozi Oronboeze Fulani. That shameless drug addict. They didn't know her. So for your information, if you are following these people, I got pity for you. I am if I lie to you, what will I tell my mother? I call my mother, Mansaragasi. Simon Ekpa Bonye signed a contract with Moran Global. The reason why Moran Global sacked Elias is because as they are no longer working with Simon Ekpa, Moran Global sacked them. Moran Global can never even work with him because Oronboeze is working with Fulani. So if you are not wise, let me wisen you up now. You know me, I don't want to be talking about all those fools. Okay? So now, listen to this video. You will understand the people that our prime minister is dealing with. The people he is connected with. Okay, who is Ogenkere? Idiot. Now watch.
From one of the security guards close to Nicolas Maduro. On the day of the operation, we didn't hear anything coming. We were on guard, but suddenly, all our radar systems shut down without any explanation. The next thing we saw were drones, a lot of drones, flying over our positions. We didn't know how to react. After those drones appeared, some helicopters arrived, but there were very few. I think barely 8 helicopters. From those helicopters, soldiers came down, but a very small number, maybe 20 men. But those men were technologically very advanced. They didn't look like anything we've ever fought before. It was a massacre. We were hundreds, but we had no chance. They were shooting with such precision and speed, it seemed like each soldier was firing 300 rounds per minute.
Are you hearing it? There were only about 20 American soldiers. And the Venezuela army, they were in their hundreds. This one that survived said that these people, one soldier was firing like 300 rounds in a minute. He said, this is not, we have never seen anything like this before. He said, none of them was harmed, but they unalived hundreds of this. Please, let me start it from the beginning. Just listen, you know, the thing is talking very fast. Listen carefully so that you understand it. Even and me, I understand English very, very well. I don't know about you. All right, listen to it too. Let's go.
From one of the security guards close to Nicolas Maduro. On the day of the operation, we didn't hear anything coming. We were on guard, but suddenly, all our radar systems shut down without any explanation. The next thing we saw were drones, a lot of drones, flying over our positions. We didn't know how to react. After those drones appeared, some helicopters arrived, but there were very few. I think barely 8 helicopters. From those helicopters, soldiers came down, but a very small number, maybe 20 men. But those men were technologically very advanced. They didn't look like anything we've ever fought before. It was a massacre. We were hundreds, but we had no chance. They were shooting with such precision and speed, it seemed like each soldier was firing 300 rounds per minute. We couldn't do anything. It wasn't just the weapons. At one point, they launched something. I don't know how to describe it. It was like a very intense sound wave. Suddenly, I felt like my head was exploding from the inside. We all started bleeding from the nose. Some were vomiting blood. We fell to the ground, unable to move. Those 20 men, without a single casualty, killed hundreds of us. We had no way to compete with their technology, with their weapons. I swear I've never seen anything like it. We couldn't even stand up after that sonic weapon or whatever it was. I am sending a warning to everyone who thinks they can fight.
Listen, this part is where I want you to listen to. I am sending a warning. This guy that survived, he said they were even vomiting blood. He said, I am sending a warning. This warning is the one you should. Where is Gumi? Somebody should help me. Somebody should help me to tag Gumi. Oh. We are sending a warning. Please call Gumi, call Gumi, call Gumi. Let him come. Call Musa. Let him come and listen.
To compete with their technology, with their weapons. 20 men, without a single casualty, killed hundreds of us. We had no way to compete with their technology, with their weapons. I swear I've never seen anything like it. We couldn't even stand up after that sonic weapon or whatever it was. I am sending a warning to everyone who thinks they can fight the United States. They have no idea what they're capable of. After what I saw, I never want to be on the other side of that again. They are not to be messed with.
They are not to be messed with. After what I saw, I don't want to ever be on the other side again. And I mean, make you speak Igbo. Maybe one day we'll tell Chat GPT to translate this thing in Igbo for us. Do you understand? It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Worry, sister. Worry, sister, don't come. Worry, sister. Where you
Baba, not feel love. My brother, I'm not gonna stay with you, I beg. I get any money, waka. Oh boy, oh boy. That's why Gumi took off. Gumi said they told me from the senior man said they are coming for me. Why are you crying? So now America is not who you said they are anymore. You were bragging, cursing America.
You know, say
this guy.
You know, say Gumi go delete all the tests, all the tweets where they tweet about America.
You see what he passed out. You see what
he delete all of them.
He saw what is bigger than him. That is what he saw. Can you imagine? He deleted everything. But meanwhile, they are still releasing people. All these people that are releasing these terrorists, they are coming for them.
Now.
Trump is taking it one at a time. Yes. Trump is coming. This man is warning them. He said they bleed from. He said only 20. Even Venezuela is even bigger than Nigeria in power. Yes. I'm very sure Venezuela they have more technology to fight Nigeria as than Venezuela. They have more to fight Nigeria, yet they are crying.
Yes.
That they have never seen this kind of a thing in their life. Only 20 men bringing home. That one that he says is 100. It's more than 100. What is 100? To guide a whole president that is in that kind of a situation. Over 1,000. They go down. So the warning should not get to Nigeria yet. Let God deafen their ear. Let God block their heart. Let them still be doing the evil that they are doing. Let them not stop. So that Donald Trump will come for them.
Yes.
I don't want them to stop. Let them carry on doing it. Then Donald Trump will come. I don't know why he's wasting time.
He will come.
He can pick Tinubu because Tinubu with this man, they are paddy.
Yes, now.
They work together.
Yes.
So Donald Trump, not only to come and fight the terrorists, Tinubu is one of them.
Yes, sir.
He's one of the enablers that they must pick him too. Gumi, they will come to Kaduna to come and pick. If you like, go to Turkey. They will pick you out from the Turkey. They will pick you out. I'm so happy. I don't. You see, their nose is bleeding, my mouth is bleeding. They just fell down. Can you imagine the power of America? That is why the whole of Europe, they are scared. How can they be still going to him? Why can't they say, Donald Trump, to hell with you? We can do it on our own. Why can't they do it on their own? All these puppets, when they call themselves leaders of European Union, this side, these stupid Euro people. All of them, the leader put us together. How many are they? Why can't they say, America, you are the only one? Bullshit. We don't want to work with you. We will deal with Russia. Why can't people deal with Russia? You say together we are strong. Who's together you are strong? Go and fight now. Leave Trump alone.
Don't mind them.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. What is this that? Gaddafi of Biafra, take microphone away. Unmute yourself.
You know what Trump show them is what Igbo people say, Aka Majigwe, Uja Toshishi. That told the Creek. Told the Creek, it is said as a one at it. It is when they shot at Savannah, the war is fought. It was blabbing. When they see the thing that senior Beatrice, everybody calm down.
The Ashawana.
And again, releasing those people is good so that they will release them, they will go back and join the terrorism. So that when we want to wipe all of them, we'll wipe all of them at the same time.
Exactly.
Because if they leave them inside the prison, they will be safe.
Yeah.
So, no matter how you bath pig will still go back to a dirty place.
Exactly.
So, as they release them, they will go back and join their brothers. They said, Bible said when people refuse to listen to the word of God, God himself will give them a reprobate mind.
Reprobate mind, yes.
Because many of them now have a reprobate mind. They don't believe same miracle in Bumbe.
Yes.
So that is it. So it's good that they were released. As they release them, they will go join their people. The thing that happened to their papa will happen to their mama.
Exactly.
And they get rough. There's something they never know when they discover that thing. Don't worry. After your program, I will tell you something.
Okay. Let us take this caller. If there's a caller, let's take this caller. Yeah. Hello, caller.
Yeah. Honorable Minister of Information. Yeah. I don't know. Am I allowed to make comment?
Go ahead. Yes. No, go ahead.
Yeah. Anyway, greetings, Biafrans. Greet all the comrades in the house. I greet our supreme leader, the man with the heart of a true warrior.
Yes.
Also greet our prime minister, the man that is still holding the line. You see,
Yes.
all these men, I didn't dare say, okay, I give up on all this thing that we are fighting for. They would have been out.
Yes.
But they understand that it is either now or never.
Or never.
Because when you fight your enemy and you don't defeat them, your enemies too, they are smart. They learn from their mistake and they come tough on you. So, it's happening. It's good that everything is happening the way it's happening, because what it is doing for us is it is showing the world that Nigeria indeed is a terrorist country.
Terrorist.
And there's no reason why Trump cannot invade Nigeria. To me, all this thing about whether it's oil or this thing, I don't care, because at the end of the day, we have not benefited anything from the oil. What we want is for Biafra to leave so that we can have our freedom.
Yeah.
So anything that you see going on, it is by the design of the Most High and also the effort of our leaders, because you cannot lock up a political prisoner and you expect the whole place to be quiet, because those that lock them up too are still thinking about them like, these people are still here, or we need to look for a way to solve this problem.
Mm-hmm.
You try to negotiate with them, tell you no, it is freedom or nothing. So now you see that we are almost there.
Yeah.
So now I want to tell Biafrans something. I don't want you to be surprised by anything that is happening, because it is supposed to happen to get us to where we are going.
Yeah.
But I want to make something clear to those people who are still being deceived. I don't know if I want to call it being deceived or call it foolishness. And most especially, my message is going out to that Sonny the criminal that has betrayed his prime minister, and because of peanuts that is collecting from that criminal in Maryland, that man that have criminal count charges is who you want to be the so-called. You see how stupid they are?
Yeah.
They called our PM, Mr. Ekpa, accusing him of sabotage. Today now, they are coming out again and saying it's their prime minister.
Can you imagine?
Now, you stupid criminal in Maryland has changed his name from acting prime minister to active prime minister. You see, these people are just so stupid. And you that is following them, that is not seeing what is going on, I pity you.
Honestly.
And to Sonny, you came under your space rather than be mentioning my name. I don't have anything to say to you. We are waiting for the right time. And the right time is coming. All of you, including that lobbyist, I don't know if that man is a lobbyist, because he's a very unprofessional fellow. And everything he's doing is against the law.
Yeah.
Including you, including that so-called lobbyist, including the so-called criminal in Maryland. All of you are going to go down.
Yeah.
So I just want to send this message to you to be very, very careful and change, because time is running out.
Yeah.
Time is running. Eating now, or whatever they are giving you now, or whatever that criminal in Maryland is giving you now, I bet you it's not going to go past 6 months. 6 months is even too much. It's not going to go past 6 months.
Yes.
So you better think twice. Think about your children, your generation unborn. Think about your life. Think about the kind of future you want to keep for your unborn generation. How do you want to be remembered? But I know you all will not listen, because you all have sold your conscience
to the devil.
So you can continue doing what you are doing, because it is part of the process to the freedom. It's part of the journey. But at the end of the day, as our Prime Minister say, I'll first of all quote our Prime Minister, then I'll quote our Supreme Leader. He said, you will try to betray me, but you can never succeed. And our Supreme Leader made it very clear that this freedom that we are fighting, it is the Most High, Chukwu Abiyama, that is in charge of it. And not in 1,000 years. Nobody can stop it.
Nobody.
Biafra must come.
Yes.
Because it is spiritual. And the spiritual controls the physical. So thank you. Thank you, Honorable Vama.
Wow.
Continue.
Wow.
Continue doing what you are doing. We are watching them. They say that we have disappeared, but they don't know that we are watching them. There are mad people everywhere.
People everywhere. Ndara. You know, it's not about coming every time. You know, some people will come and tell me, hey, Vam, why are you not on the space? Why are you not on the space? Look, those that are telling me why am I not on the space, we're not competing on the space. Who do space pass or who no do space pass? No. Even if it is 2 programs, me and Worry Sister do on this platform, and the equals who call me. You can see Gaddafi now. Gaddafi just come here and join me. Tomorrow night, you see here them coming to call the name of Gaddafi and begin to talk rubbish. Some of them, you see that they don't even know what they want. They are confused. They are bastards. They are morons. Useless people. You see a letter. Yesterday, they were calling Simon Ekpa saboteur. He's now working with Ngozi. And the shameless Ngozi is coming to take glory. Yes, because they acknowledge that Simon Ekpa is working with me. You are a bastard, Ngozi. With this, Simon Ekpa work with you. You moronic, useless woman. With this, Simon Ekpa work with you. You know, Ngozi, you know that these people are morons. And you yourself, you know that you are mini. And Simon Ekpa can never work with you, you moron. I can work with somebody like you. Only Simbaka like you. So I'm not going to work with you. It's not possible. You know that. So you want to, because this confused idiot. Okay, so I'm not going to work with you, but he's speaking with me. He's speaking with all of us. He doesn't speak with you. And he says he's working with you. Are you normal? Are you normal? All these things that are happening that we're giving update of. Sam Lekpa is aware of everything. And he's watching. All the things happening in the whole world, he's watching. Now, you will see, at the end of the day, all of you will be so disgraced. Now, Sam Lekpa will be coming out together in a joint statement, together with the presidency of Finland. Very solid, concrete arrangement coming out from Finland. And you see how Finland, that same Finland, we back up Simon Ekpa because what we have, Finland don't have it. We have the future. Finland they have exhausted everything they have. Their technology, their money, their everything. The future is in our hands. And Finland will need us. They will need us. And at the end of the day, they will work with us. And the only person Finland can trust to work with is the one that they know, the one that holds their passport, that is their citizen. I think you want to silence or you want to cancel Simon Ekpa. Ici an emebiuno. Ici an emebiuno. Very hopeless people. But what is this? I don't know. You say you wanted to go before. Just say something in case, so because I want to play a video that will take me. This video will take me around 12 minutes before I will close. Do you want to be patient for me to play it, or you want to say something before I play it?
I will be patient. I will be patient.
Okay. I just want us to listen to Don Azar so that Don Azar will analyze this thing. Please let us not mind them. I know most of the time, Wari Sister is ready to come and handle the space. I am always going to work. I'm ready to share this space. But if we don't come out of space, it doesn't mean that we don't want to come. It means that we are calculative. Let them exhaust everything they have. Let them continue to make noise on the space. Can't you see that only one program I did? One program I did, all of them come out. Damage control. So they said that Sonia Parawa went into the dustbin of time and brought out something irrelevant video that all Biafrans, both DOS, both Ngosora, both Fulani, both independent media, all of them have used the video, try to silence Van. They all failed. Sonia Parawa, who was with me that time they were using those videos, I'm mocking them, I'm asking them, these people are just fooling yourself. He himself, like a pig, like a useless pig, went into the same dustbin where the independent media, DOS media, all the Eflefu media dropped the video. He went and bring it up again. And the only thing is that he's using that video now, he want to blackmail Simon Ekpa. And he's saying, Simon Ekpa imprisoned in Finland for terrorism charges. He attached it to the video. Sonny Akbarawa, the God that will punish you. Oh my God. You and success. You see success. You see you, Sonny Akbarawa. You see you, Genkere. Chineke ga no. You people will look for help. Help will not come. Somebody called me today and said, hey, come and debunk. They said 1,000 euro. Come and debunk it. Something that we have already passed. Didn't I tell you that Genkere is a criminal? He told me he's a millionaire, a billionaire. He shared money to many people. Even this Wari sister here, had it been Wari sister is not a woman of integrity, a virtuous woman that doesn't want to give her body to Satan. The useless man would have used his bowler to be running up and down and pursuing her now. Useless set of people, mad people everywhere. Let us listen to Don Azar. People don't know me. It is just because we are not doing saga. That's why I'm just looking at you people.
Oh, you are welcome to this class. Trump just dropped a bomb now. The leader of Iran is in problem, terrible problem. You know, say Iranians have been protesting since last year. Trump just dropped a bomb now. It be like say, waiting happen to Maduro might happen to Iranian supreme leader. Make us show you. As you can see, breaking. Make a zoom out. Breaking. President Trump just dropped this bomb share. Iranian leaders called him yesterday begging to negotiate. They called for the first time, please, make we get meeting. Wait, we never finish. They want to negotiate. A meeting is being set up. See the box here. Trump said, but we may have to hurt because of what is happening now in Iran. We may have to act before the meeting. You've already issued all the sanctions against Iran. You've done everything. So what do you want to do? What do you want to act? Act on what? You see? If care is not taken, what happened to Maduro might happen to the leader. Regime change. Change of regime. We'll continue.
Serious dictation was driving me crazy, so I switched to whisper flow. Here's why I'll never go back.
Let's listen.
Something willingness from Iran to engage diplomatically with you, or perhaps negotiate on their nuclear program.
With Iran?
Yeah, do you think they want to engage diplomatically with you?
They do. They called.
They called you? Is it still
yesterday.
an option? Is it still an option?
Iran called to negotiate. Yesterday. The leaders of Iran called. They want to negotiate. I think they're tired of being beat up by the United States.
Are you sure you details on that call?
Iran wants to negotiate, yes.
Negotiate what?
We may meet with them. I mean, a meeting is being set up. But we may have to act because of what's happening before the meeting. Right. But a meeting is being set up. Iran called. They want to negotiate. Thank you very much.
You heard? Why is Trump so confident? Whatever I want to do, why is he so confident? Let me show you something. There is this Maduro's guide that was interviewed. You know what he said? He said the type of weapons the Americans use against us, we've never seen them before. He said, I wouldn't want to experience such a fight in my lifetime. Let me show you. The type of weapons they use. They said one Delta Force soldier could kill 200 enemy soldiers. Let me show you. As you can see in this place, BRICS news just in. United States used mysterious weapon. United States used mysterious weapon during raid to capture Nicolas Maduro, leaving Venezuela soldiers bleeding. They were bleeding. The type of weapon they used, not biological weapon, they were bleeding and vomiting. NY Post reports. Now, let us not read this one. Let's go there fast. As you can see, New York Post, U.S. used powerful misery weapon that brought Venezuela soldiers to their knees during Maduro raid. Witness account. If you read further, war shooting. The U.S. used a powerful misery weapon that brought Venezuela soldiers to their knees, bleeding through the nose and vomiting blood during the daring raid to capture dictator Nicolas Maduro, according to a witness account posted Saturday on X by the White House press secretary. Let's run there and see what was posted. This is White House press secretary. If you check her account, she said, stop what you are doing and read this. Then she dropped this. If you click this, you will see the full interview. As you can see, it starts with this account from a Venezuela security guide loyal to Nicolas Maduro is absolutely chilly, and it explains a lot about why the tone across Latin America suddenly changed. Remember, say most Latin America leaders, they always threaten America. We deal with you. Come now, we kill you. Just like Afari Dokubo. They say since they captured Maduro, the tone don't change. But why? This is the interview. How it was actually captured. According to the security guide, on the day of the operation, we didn't hear anything coming. We were on guard. But suddenly, all our radar systems shut down without any explanation. Okay? The next thing we saw were drones. A lot of drones flying over our positions. We didn't know how to react. The interviewer now asked him, because this was an interview. So what happened next? How was the main attack? The secret guide, he said, after those drones appeared, some helicopters arrived, but they were very few. I think barely 8 helicopters. From those helicopters, soldiers came down, but a very small number. A very small number. Okay? Maybe 20 men. But those men were technologically very advanced. They didn't look like anything we fought against before. They didn't look like anything we fought against before. Interviewer, and then the battle began. He said, yes, but it was a massacre. Not be fight. It was a massacre. We were undressed. Those guiding Maduro were in undress. But we had no chance. They were shooting with such precision. They were shooting with such precision. Exact target and speed. It seemed like each soldier was firing 300 rounds per minute. They see something. We couldn't do anything. Okay? Interviewer, and your own weapons? He said, what happened to your weapons? Didn't they help? They not help you? Security guide. Remember, this interview was done in Venezuela, not in America. This is just a translation from what the man said or the guy said. No help at all, because it wasn't just the weapons. At one point, they lost something, okay? I don't know how to describe it. It was like a very heated sound wave. Heated sound wave, not chemical weapon. Suddenly, I felt like my head was... I felt like my head was exploding from the inside. Gumi. Forget your AK-47. We all started bleeding from the nose. Some were vomiting blood. We fell to the ground, unable to move. Incapacitated. They couldn't move. Interviewer, are your comrades? What happened to your comrades? Did they manage to resist? They don't resist them. Security guide. No, not at all. No wonder Trust said we didn't lose any soldier. Those 20 men, without a single casualty, killed hundreds of us. We had no way to compete with their technology. When Trump tell you say, wait till we get, you know if measure up, they know what they talk. We had no way to compete with their technology, with their weapons. I swear, I have never seen anything like it. We couldn't even stand up after that sonic weapon or whatever it was. Remember, it was what? Intense sound wave. Intense sound wave. As if your head will explode. The AK-47 where in your hand, and you just fall for ground. You would kneel down, they bleed from your nose, tears they come out, your head they shake. Say what be this? Before you know it, you go capture your leader. Oh, America. You don't say so. Now, let's look at Iran. What did they happen for Iran?
Ever feel like your brain has 100 tabs open? Let's clear them with the tap of a button.
I want you to remember that in Iran, the Khamenei terrorist government of Iran, they shut down the internet. So these images we are seeing from Iran, they were enabled by one man, Donald Trump's man, Biafra man. His name is Mazi Elon Musk. Yes. Elon Musk made sure he switched on the Starlinks. Elon Musk is the owner of Starlinks. Any country that switch off internet and they want to oppress you, Elon Musk will open his own and give you for free. He gave them what they call Starlinks. You know, Elon Musk he's the one that have the space rockets. He has space rocket everywhere. So in the space of Iran, he now established what they call Starlink in the air. Everybody in Iran there. As their government switch off their own internet, Elon Musk switch on his own. So that's why you are able to see these images. Wait till you give me, Papa. Now me they bring out. So, Papa, Papa, make you take. Let's go. So Elon Musk switch on the Starlink. That's why you see them. All these images we are seeing. They didn't want us to see it before, but we are seeing it.
They want to have freedom. The protesters are after freedom. Iran has not allowed freedom for a long time. And the protesters, I don't think they're trying to appease me. They're trying to get somebody to help them. They're under siege. And now it looks like they're being shot, which is a very bad thing. There seem to be some people killed that aren't supposed to be killed. These are violent. If you call them leaders, I don't know if they're leaders or just they rule through violence. But we're looking at it very seriously. The military is looking at it. And we're looking at some very strong options. We'll make a determination.
They say a lot of the regime, they buy their citizens because of protests. But how did it all start? We will run through. Protests began on December 28, 2025, after Iran's economic collapse just last month. The Iranian rial, their currency, crashed to 1.4 to 1.5 million rial per US dollar. In Nigeria, we are complaining of 1,450. Now, their own is 1.4. Inflation crossed 40 to 60%. Food prices rose 70% plus. Basic items became too expensive for millions of the currency in their hands. You go use wheelbarrow, carry money come market. Protest started in Tehran's Grand Bazaar. They say the bazaarists are very powerful. The first revolution, now they cause them. If they join protest, it means everywhere will shake because they are very stubborn. And spread nationwide.
Now, I want to show you guys something. Let me show you something that you will appreciate. What is sister? Did you leave before? Let me bring you back. What is sister? What happened? Let me show you guys something that you will appreciate. I will come back to Don Azar. Let me show you guys something that you appreciate, so you know how the economy of Iran. Okay, what is this? You're back. Thank you. Welcome. I'm going to put you back in now. I want to show you how the economy of Iran. I'm trying to bring you in. Okay, I want to show you how the economy of Iran collapsed completely. I want you to see their currency, how their currency became. And they tell me that the propaganda of this bastard will work. That propaganda, it's just like the propaganda Tinubu and this bastard APC are trying to do. Look at the currency of Iran. Let me show you something. You guys will be shocked now. Now watch. This is the table. What inside US dollar versus Iranian rial. Now, this is Iranian rial. 2010, 2010, $1 was 10,300 Iranian rial. And it was like this because of the sanction at that time. The sanction was high. Then it became 10,300 to 1 in 2010. That's 10. It is just like when you have 10,300 naira to $1. But from 2010, it began to increase. 2011, 13,000. 2012, 26,000. 2013, 31,000. 2014, 32,000. 2015, 33,500. Are you see the way it's going up? As they are increasing their terrorism, their currency and everything is depreciating and is destroying. 2017, 59,000. 2018, 135,000. It is just like 135,000 naira to $1. You see how they destroyed the economy? It never finished. 2019, it even came down small. 130. Then after 2019, 2019, maybe that was when they tried to pretend as if they want to be good. But then when they became wicked again, it became 254,000 to $1. Then 2021, 273,000. 2022, 427,000 to $1. Then 2023, 500,000 to $1. 2024, 770,000 Wait, when they see me well, let me bring my image down so that nobody see me because what this doesn't have is her camera on. Now, from 777 in 2025, last year, it now doubled times 2, 1.4 million to $1. Then from 1.4 million to $1 in 2026, it now became 1.3. It now, 2026. They now, I don't know what happened. It now reduced a little bit to 1.3 million to $1 from 10,300 in 2010. Even that 10,300 was very high. You see how the economy destroyed? That's 1.4 million to $1. That is what happened to Iran. Nigeria, you people, if you don't destroy this terrorism and all this evil, it is coming to you. In Zimbabwe, there was a time it became like this in Zimbabwe. They were using wheelbarrow to carry money. That's exactly what Don Azza is trying to say. So I wanted to bring this chart out so that you will appreciate what Don Azza is trying to say. Okay? So let me bring Don Azza back and I will bring Worry Sister back because Worry Sister is going to give us a closing remark. Okay? So let's bring Don Azza back. 1 minute. Hold on, guys. Don Azza is back. Here. Before I will play Don Azza, let me bring my sister, Worry Sister, back. Okay. She's here. So let's Don Azza conclude so that we will close it. So you see what Don Azza is saying. You will understand it. All right.
Protest started in Terra's Grand Bazaar. They say the bazaarists are very powerful. The first revolution, now they cause them. If they join protest, it means say everywhere will shake because they are back to 450. Now their own is 1.4. Inflation crossed 40 to 60%. Food prices rose 70% plus. Basic items became too expensive for millions of the currency in their hands. You go use wheelbarrow, carry money come market. Protest started in Terra's Grand Bazaar. They say the bazaarists are very powerful. The first revolution, now they cause them. If they join protest, it means say everywhere will shake because they are very stubborn. And spread nationwide. Bazaar marchers joining signaled deep regime weakness because now them they support the regime pass. Demonstration spread to all 31 provinces. Charts shifted from prices to regime change. Protesters openly challenged their leader. Security forces used live bullets, arrested people, and shut down the internet. Rights group report hundreds killed and thousands arrested. This is the largest arrest since 2022 women life freedom protest. US sanctions and the June 2025 war with Israel worsened the crisis. The cases where Israel fought Iran did not recover. Donald Trump issued public warnings, but no military action yet. Don't say now, don't change his tone. No. This one no day again. Say they go act. Iran blames foreign interference. The situation remains volatile and unresolved. They even said why they disconnected the internet, so that the internet, Elon Musk has said them with Starlink. Now they can post. So we don't know where Iran is going. But if you be following Trump, if he promise, he they deliver. So most world leaders, they fear. It's like a leader without guide, without security. Because when they come, they say, boom, everybody, but they cough. They go to shit for body. Before you know it, don't they play no? They fly, you go where they want. What do you think? Drop it in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So that is it for tonight. Worry Sister, please, your mic just do like this, like this. Before the thing do like this again, unmute yourself and give us your closing remark. Worry Sister, hope the mic will allow you to talk now. If I say the mic, get where they reach, you don't go greet talk again. Worry Sister, you did there? Worry Sister, you there? But I say the thing don't hang, Gabi. Okay, Gaddafi. The call take Gaddafi off. Okay, that was the call that took Gaddafi off. No problem. Next time now, my brother. Thank you for coming tonight. I appreciate you. Well, sister, what's in the happen now? Do you want to come back in or I don't know? Anything with the work early this morning, so I don't know whether you want to come back or do you want us to know? The network just do anyhow. Well, sister, are you there? I don't know. Okay, well, the sister is coming. Let's see whether the thing will allow her to talk. What's happened now? Okay. Well, sister, let's try and see whether you can talk.
I don't know what is happening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, please. I can hear you.
Internet is the wickedness of these people that is doing. And I don't see my internet.
The internet.
I didn't even hear what the was just it just dead. The internet. I hope you can hear me because it's going up again now.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
But it's wobbling. I can hear you, but it's wobbling. Go ahead, just say something. No.
My God.
It's not good.
It's
The internet.
quickly contribute. Yes, it is.
No. And the tune was very good. Yeah, I can hear you. You're shaking.
I just want to say how Ghana.
Oh, the network did not. Wow, grazie. Thank you, Carolina. Madam Shine, baby. Shine. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ọ na-eme. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ọ na-eme. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ọ na-eme. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ọ na-eme. Oh, the network did not allow Worry Sister to connect. Anyway, hopefully tomorrow her network will be better. Fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom, it's past midnight. You have to go. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is always vindicated. Biafrans, you people should remain strong. Maybe tomorrow morning, I'll show you something if the Lord permits me. These shapeless people that call themselves Sonny Akparawa and Isaiah Nyogu. And go there they want to capitalize on their wickedness and evil and use it to deceive gullible Biafrans. Very gullible Biafrans. May God help you people. Well, sister couldn't come back in, no problem. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you all. Chuko Kabiam, I love you more. Until tomorrow, catch your phone.
Ezi onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, Chukwu okike abịa ma bụ onye anyị na-efe na-agọzi aha nsọ ya, onye ọ bụla ya na-achị, onye mmụọ na mmadụ na-erubere isi, onye ọ bụla ya bụ ọka aka. Ụbọchị ene ka anyị na-etuga eze ebube dị ngọzi, mmalite na ọgwụgwụ, ndị gboo wee tuo oge ebighị ebi. Onye nwe m, ụmụ gị wee gbakọọ n'ụwa niile iwe na ozi ọma nke gị onwe gị n'ezi ha site n'ọnụ mmadụ dị ndụ na nke ebere dị ngọzi. Anyị wee na-asị na onweghị ihe ọbụla nke anyị onwe anyị bụ n'ihi na ọ bụ anụkpa ahụ sọsọ ka mmadụ dị ndụ bụ. Ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ maka na okwu nsọ gị na-adịrị ma ruo mgbe ebighị ebi, n'ihi na okwu gị niile ga-abịarịrị na mmezu. Ọbịa mere Biafra ga-eji wee bịa na mgbe nke anyị. Anyị wee na-akpọkụ uwe na-arịọ gị na-asị lekwa ude nke anyị na-asụ n'akwa nke anyị na-ebe ka o metụta gị n'obi. Onye nwe m na Chineke nna nke igwe, biko dịka isi wee napụta ụmụ gị n'ọbụ n'Ijipt gotu wee wezuga ụmụ gị bụ ndị Biafra mgbe ekwensu bụ zuu nke mmadụ dị ndụ karị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma na-asị gị n'ime ọnọdụ anyị na-anyị ga-ekele ha nsọ gị wee nye gị nsọpụrụ ụtọ na-eji ama mgbe niile, n'ihi na anyị enweghị chi ọzọ ewezuga gị. Anyị nwe anyị anaghị efe arụsị. Ọbịa mere iji wee na-agọzi nsọmụkwụ anyị niile. Ọbịa mere IPOB ji wee gbaa mgbọrọgwụ n'ụwa niile. Anyị anaghị atụ egwu mmadụ dị ndụ. Anyị wee na-eto gị eze ebube dị ngọzi sị gị biko gbatara anyị ọsọ enyemaka. Ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye anyị refe nwanyị akpụ isi ala nye ka i wee napụta ndị gị n'ọbụ nke ekwensu. Anyị wee na-enye gị ofe na nsọpụrụ na ija mma na-asị lekwa ka ndị iro anyị niile ka kasị wee baa ha ọnụ, ha wee daa hapụ ịkụnye ọzọ. Obodo ekwensu bụ zu ala nwekwa n'ihi eze ebube dị ngọzi. Anyị ọnwa anyị bụ ụmụ gị wee na-akpọkọ ha nsọ gị na-asị na enweghị chi ọzọ ewezuga gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma wee na-eto gị na-asị onye kere ihe niile kere eke mana onye kere na n'otuto niile na nsọpụrụ niile na ịja mma niile site n'ebighị mara ebi ka a na-arịọ gị ise ise ise